The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Should have never come here today.
Ed, you're live tweeting. I should never have come.
All right.
Never should have come here.
Marcus, you are praying.
Are we going?
What?
Are we on?
Yeah, we're
Marcus,
live.
you ready?
I thought Ed was. No, Eddie prayed
I
last
prayed
time.
last week. It's you, yeah.
Oh, he just got
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm good at
is yours the
censoring
one that's
myself.
dying now?
Uh-oh. Ah! Ow, yes. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. I pray to the gods of microphones to bring me 6 new ones. Amen.
Is there a god of microphones?
There's a god of...
Run DMC.
Yeah.
I pray to the god of headphones to make them louder.
That's great. That's Dr. Dre. Perfect. Run DMC and Dr. Dre are going to show up anytime and change all of our equipment over. That'll be perfect. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Let's just go around the names. Everyone knows who we are, but that's fine.
I'm Jackie Zebrowski. Isn't Run DMC dead?
No, one of them.
Oh, yeah, but they're all dead.
No, two of them are killing it. One's got a bowling show or something.
You go fuck!
I guess I'm going to bash their fucking heads open with this next comment.
No.
Holdenators, ho! Screaming and scrambling, rippling and rambling. How's everybody doing out there? I'll take calls today. If anybody wants to call in, the hotline is 1-800-NUGGETS.
Ring, 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 ring. You're a fucking dickhead.
I think that actually works. I think that's 7 letters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Nailed it.
Wow, that worked out perfectly then.
All right.
We should buy nuggets, man.
1-800-NUGGETS?
Yeah.
And do a weed selling service.
Don't even, we just talk about it. When they call us, be like, hey, man, you high?
Realize how perfect it is that weed's legal in Colorado and that they're the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, yeah, no, it's perfect for them.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I
They
wish
should change the logo.
big mascot with a big weed nug
weed
mascot.
nugget?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And at halftime, he jumps into a big bowl and you set him on fire.
Yep.
The first commercial for weed aired this week in Colorado.
What was it?
A television commercial for weed.
That's amazing.
It's over here, man.
Got it. I got it.
Come on down to Big Jimmy's Weed House. We'll get you fucking super high.
Well, that is a good point, though, because the nugget is after the gold rush that happened in Colorado, but now the new gold rush is weed. It's the green rush.
It's the weed nugget. It's a green rush.
That's exciting for
Yes,
them.
indeed.
I'm wearing a Colorado weed store shirt right now.
Native Roots. If you're in Colorado, go check out Native Roots.
They treated me well. Gave me a bunch of cool stuff. Gave me the shirt for free.
I love that shirt.
Also, if you're in Colorado mid-August, I will be visiting my brother, and let's have a hangout. Let's have a Holdenator ho-out.
Oh, man. Go to Herbs, man.
Yeah?
Herbs in Denver. Funky music. Young women.
All right, so check out Holden, Herbs, and Native Roots if you're in
Underage?
Denver. And go check out the Denver Nuggets play, too. Why not?
While you're at it, they need some.
Kevin Barnett can't be with us right now. He's enjoying the beautiful sun in Los Angeles. But we got a fella named Josh Kreb sitting in for him. Thanks for being here, Josh.
All right, yeah, it's Krebs, but that's okay.
Oh, Krebs. I left
it's
the S
plural.
off?
Yeah, you left the S off.
There's more than one of you.
Yeah, there's, oh, God, there's too many of us.
Oh, my God.
Got a case of the Krebs. How many times do you hear that?
All the fucking time.
It's kind of funny. You're very
Jesus.
close. Yeah. Close to a venereal disease.
That's all. Yeah, that's all I got in like junior high school and high school.
But that would be kind of nice because then you're all up in that bush.
Yeah, well, that was actually true. And then then after I break up with a girl, like it would just be really funny because they'd be like, "Oh, did you get crabs?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, she kind of did."
Yeah.
So it kind of all worked out.
Give her the crabs.
Yeah, I was excited about this show today, man. I fully jerked off before I came here.
Awesome.
You can't leave it half.
No.
Oh, I know.
It calmed me down. I just could barely walk outside the door.
I couldn't spare a minute today.
Staring out into a sunset.
Yeah, the quarter jerk off. That's
Ed,
just when you're hard
after
and you
you
cry.
left my apartment, I made love.
Did you?
Yes, she made love to
You
me.
see the energy I bring?
was brutal. It was mostly clothed. It
Oh,
was
man.
great.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, I think she was just like, well, Holden, you look better than Ed, so let's have sex.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Something like that.
Comparison. She's like, thank God that you're not Ed. Was what she kept screaming.
Back on the show once again, a stunt woman, stunt person, and overall horror star Natalie Jean. Thanks for being here, Natalie.
You're welcome. I arrived pre-drunk today.
Hey, all right.
It's 4:30
You're
in the
welcome.
afternoon.
I like when people plan for the show.
Pulling a real Jackie.
I learned a lot from the first time, and I did my I practiced and I'm better this time. I came prepared,
Come drunk.
fully loaded.
Except for Jackie. Jackie's not allowed to come drunk.
Or you no longer come
Yeah,
drunk?
because I bite now. That's my new
Oh.
thing. I've started biting.
It's those jizzies.
Yeah, man. God.
What do you mean you bite?
When you're drunk.
Oh, Jack, leave him alone, Jackie.
Well, I'm not drunk, so I won't show you. But a little later on, give me a few more jizzies, man. I'm gonna fucking jizz everybody here.
Oh man, Jizz Lizzy, that's your new name.
Jizz
I don't like Lizzie. That's not my
Jizz
name.
Lizzie. She loves to
I
get
don't
busy.
like
Yeah.
I veto that.
I veto that too.
What's wrong with that? I love it.
I like getting
Lizzie.
jizzy busy though. I'm down with that.
Load you up, make you dizzy.
Yeah. It definitely sounds like a gal who's done some questionable things in a bathroom in high school.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Jizz Lizzy.
Jizz Lizzie. Yikes. She's not quite good enough to have a famous rock band sing a song about her, but like all the garage bands know her. You know?
Now that part I could get into.
Yeah, all around. Yo, man, you been fucking Lizzie too? We got the same song.
I don't fuck her, I just come on her.
Okay, cool,
That's
dude.
fine. That's not cheating.
I am Ben Kissel, and with us as always, Marcus Parks. Marcus, you got some news?
Police have charged a man with trespassing, public drunkenness, and indecent exposure after he was caught on a neighbor's Pennsylvania farm in the nude drinking beer among the pigs.
Hold on, you get arrested for that?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I'm like,
64-year-old Larry Henry told police when they arrested him, quote, "I just like pigs."
It just sounds like me at a murder fist meeting.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it just looks like a typical hog sleeping in the hog pit again. One of those cases.
Yeah.
He was caught 4 years ago at the same bar.
Why aren't they just renting out some time at the pig pen for this guy then? You know, charge him $25 an hour if he wants to hang out with the pigs and get drunk. What's he doing wrong?
Was he slapping him or something?
Yeah.
You can slap a pig, Eddie. You can slap.
You can slap in the ass, not in the face.
You can't, don't slap anything in the face.
No, it's disrespectful.
The fact that this guy got arrested, though, what is he being charged with? Because if he sees a second of jail time, I'm against it.
Trespassing, public drunkenness, and indecent exposure because he was
To
naked.
a pig!
Okay.
You can't.
So.
Okay, I'm
right.
sorry. You can't flash your dick at a pig.
I mean, someone found him among the pigs.
It's not his barn.
Right, right.
Hey, so it's not his barn.
Trespassing, I understand.
Trespassing.
Right.
But you can't be naked around animals?
You
Do you have
can.
an erection? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say it in the police
I
report.
mean, his
wish
dick
it
was
did.
not inside of the pig.
He was not
Was it
fucking the
prepared
pigs.
to be?
You
That's
heard.
bestiality. That's a different crime.
Totally different crime.
Yeah, you heard what he.
Someone's in my house. Someone breaks into my house. I'm mad. I want you arrested for trespassing. If they're also naked, arrest them twice.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
I concur with that.
But you're not a pig. Well, never
I
mind.
wish I was a pig on it.
Yeah.
I have some better friends.
Yeah, well, pigs have great friends. Always seeing each other go for the final walk. Sad. They bond over that.
Here's
not right.
Here's a picture of the guy.
So he looks shocked that he was arrested.
Used.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you talking about? You're arresting me for fun?
Okay, Marcus, you left out one of the largest jokes in the story. I just saw it in the headline. He was drinking Ham's beer.
Well, I was waiting on it.
Oh, you were waiting on it. God
Jesus,
damn it,
man.
erase it then.
Fucking
Erase what I said. Marcus, is there anything else funny about the story?
No. You're the worst.
I'm
Kissel.
sorry, I blew it. I thought you forgot about
I
it.
thought you were going to talk about the fact that it said that it was, just said it was 99 degrees outside. And that
No, it's 95 in Oklahoma City.
Man,
Yeah.
it is brutal out there
It's
today.
91 degrees here.
My word.
It just jumped
It
to
keeps
90.
changing.
Yeah, it keeps changing over
Oh,
there.
that's because it's 95 in Norman, Oklahoma.
Thank God.
Yeah. And it's 95 in Yukon, Oklahoma.
And that's been the Roundtable Weather Report. Random.
all Oklahoma, all the time.
Wow.
Oh, Oklahoma.
We 95 degrees in Weatherford. 99 degrees in Woodwood.
Don't want to go there.
We need to do it.
95 in the capital, Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City? We need to do a city of the week, and I want to know what that temperature is. Oh, that's awesome.
What's that Oklahoma song that we used to sing in that sketch?
Donkey fucks a fucker, piss on his brother.
And they get your gun, Oklahoma. That song.
You didn't make up
okay.
that song.
Yeah.
It's a famous song from a Broadway musical, Ed. All right.
I mean, it's two different songs.
Yeah, that's, I don't think that's the
Yeah,
song.
that's not the song. No, Annie, get your gun, Oklahoma. That's
That's the song we made up.
We also used to sing canoes.
And then like little laser noises. And
Mangy
And
dog is a man.
Let's stop being a musical.
Marcus, can
All
we
right.
change the theme song of Roundtable?
To that?
Do you want any music underneath it?
With lasers.
Laser.
No.
If radio is...
No, you've
Yeah.
already done enough lasers. I
No
don't
more-
even need to put new ones in.
You did such a good job, Ed. If radio is a theater of the mind, this theater is exactly like the one that Hitler got burned alive in England. Bastards at the fucking end. Everyone's screaming and miserable inside of their fucking brains right now because of what you've done to them.
Mangy dog is a man's best friend.
That could be true, though.
Eliminate.
It's not even a laser. It's like a chunky turkey, if anything.
It's a fucking space opera. And if you just give it a moment,
And these laser...
let the story fucking develop.
Lasers imply like can go through a wall without even like being seen. Like that was just like that was a fucking.
Get the eye, Sarah.
94%.
It's 95 degrees in Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah, in case you.
I'm amazed how much the temperature's going up in here from you guys yelling at each other.
Yeah. It goes up and up and up.
Oklahoma City's the fucking laziest name for a capital city. Oh, what is it? Nevada City? Is it fucking North Carolina City?
Oklahoma City.
There was a
95
massive
degrees.
tragedy that happened there.
Oh, it was a long time ago.
Murder,
Get
yeah.
over
Oh,
it.
the bombing of the building.
Yeah. Yeah, so the bombing of the building.
What do you know about the Oklahoma City bombing? What happened?
That was the last conversation I had with my grandmother.
Oh, she
Yeah.
was in the building, huh?
No.
I wish you had died in the building.
Well, halfway
I
through the
wish you
conversation,
fucking-
she didn't know I was me.
Oh, I see.
Okay, what do you know about Oklahoma City, Holden?
It was astounding. It was astounding. Firemen were there, and the whole building went down in shambles. It was a travesty. Actually, I don't even have a fucking fun about it. Sad times, Marcus.
A lot of children died.
Many.
yeah.
Was there an
Yeah.
orphanage in there?
Yeah, no,
Daycare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they kill you a bunch of kids.
They should have gotten the orphanage. At least there, nobody'd have any connection to the fucking kids.
No emotional connection.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. You'd be like, oh, little Jerry died. Who's little Jerry? I don't know. He didn't have any parents. Nobody knows him.
I don't know. I actually think it might have been an orphanage. Every government building has a little
It's a
orphanage.
daycare center.
Yeah, well, it's a daycare
How
center.
come DMV never gets blown up? Those places are miserable.
Holden, you're putting ideas in people's heads.
It's not right. All right. So this guy got arrested. He was in a pig pen naked getting drunk off of
Yeah,
hams.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do your hams joke?
I was just gonna read it and let you guys do the like always,
but
where I
then I
just
ruined
say it.
Yeah.
and then-
It's a normal beer with all the little chunks from the Sizzler bar in it. Let's move on.
That sounds so good.
All right, next story. A woman was arrested Sunday night after refusing to pay her dinner tab at a Myrtle Beach seafood restaurant because, as she explained to police, Jesus was going to cover the cost of her meal.
I love that.
It's
man.
about time.
He's a good guy.
No, he's not.
No.
Nah, not anymore.
Myrtle Beach were called to Bennett's Calabash just after 9 p.m. Sunday night when, according to the incident report, 51-year-old April Lee Yates was asked to leave by management but refused to do so. The report states that Yates was in the restaurant for nearly 4 hours before she started to cause a disturbance with other patrons. Management asked Yates to pay her dinner tab and leave, but she refused to pay the $26 bill. When the police asked Yates if she had money to pay, Yates said she did not. The officer then asked Yates what she planned to do with the bill when it came. Yates explained that Jesus was going to pay her tab.
So for 4 hours, she only spent $26. I feel like
At a
if Jesus,
seafood restaurant.
yeah, and also Jesus was Jewish. I don't think he eats shellfish.
No, he would not be caught dead in a seafood restaurant.
He would never go to a seafood restaurant whatsoever. But I say if Jesus is taking you out, splurge a little bit, lady.
Yeah,
she was actually kind of polite to Jesus.
You said Calabash?
It's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yes, sir. Calabash. We went there, dude.
Is this the place we went to?
It was the town we went to that was filled with fucking seafood restaurant. Dude, it was like all you can eat.
Seafood buffet. Bennett's Calabash Seafood Buffet.
But there were multiple restaurants in this town. It's
I feel
a
like
tiny
we went
town.
there. There's the one you could smoke in.
Yeah, they're all you can eat fried seafood. It was
at
the
a
most
seafood
amazing.
restaurant?
Yes.
A seafood buffet full of people chain smoking.
Dude,
I mean, like
Sounds great.
no one was smoking except for all of Murder Fist.
Yeah.
And it was like it was really bothering me, but I found it too hilarious to stop them.
Oh, that's so gross.
The motto of Bennett's Calabash is "Don't eat till you're full, eat till you're tired."
Yes.
Oh, my
Dude,
Terrible.
seriously though, come on out to Calabash. It will blow your fucking mind. Every restaurant is like outrageous. Just all you can eat hush puppies and fried shrimp and fried everything.
Yeah.
God damn.
Fried everything, dude.
This place
Sounds
is
super
great.
fun. I love a good buffet.
All you can eat crab legs.
Jesus.
And I mean, but how many can you eat?
As many as you
So
can.
many, 'cause it's
man,
all
there's not a lot
popcorn,
of meat in
bite-sized
it.
stuff.
I mean, if you eat the whole thing, you don't bother shelling it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
I love them. I
So
love
this chick
seafood.
was at a buffet for 4 hours and she got kicked out.
Yeah, because she started bothering the other patrons.
You got to leave everybody else
You gotta
alone.
leave everybody alone. You can't be
What
fucking.
was she doing? How's she doing?
Yeah, what was she doing?
Well, it doesn't say exactly. Let me look. Maybe I can find more information on this one.
I mean, I would assume going up to them and grabbing things off their plate, things like that. Maybe getting
Well, they
upset
can
if
get
they.
more. It's fine.
She's just
Maybe
passing
holding the
notes.
crab legs as if they were her own legs and walking through the restaurant.
Oh my God!
That pissed me off,
That
man.
would piss me the
Oh, that would piss me off too. Buffets are hostile territory. They're the Gaza Strip of restaurants because you're in a buffet and there's 2 slices of pizza left or whatever, some shrimp pop.
bring out
But
more.
I know they bring out more, but you're in line now.
No, but I wait until the next plate comes out so you get the hot fresh
But you know,
pizza.
when there's a person 3 people in front of you, and you're like, they're gonna take the slut, they're gonna take the hush
Hey, you let
puppy.
the fat
He
piece
knows I
hush
want the
puppies.
fucking hush puppy, and that fat piece of shit who already had 3 hush puppies that I saw him eat, he's gonna take the last one. This is how fights happen.
Yeah, look at this woman. This is definitely the type of woman who starts fights in buffets.
Oh my God, is that me in Calabash?
Oh my God, Jackie, how was it?
She kind of looks like a bulldog.
She's a witchy woman.
Wow.
Yeah, she's got those large
She's like
ears.
it's not jowls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just
Jowls?
Doesn't have the
Okay, so
moon
I'm
in
not
her
looking
eyes.
at that weird.
Give her what she wants.
a woman
Give her-
named April.
I just love that she thought that Jesus was going to take her out on a date to a buffet. I mean, he's
she-
Jesus. He can make anything a buffet whenever he wants to. He can take her out to a Sizzler, just needs one plate. The whole thing can become a buffet.
He's spending $23 on you. You know what I mean? He loves you if he does that.
Yeah.
That is
$23.
Did she get arrested or did she just get kicked out?
You gotta arrest her.
She got arrested for defrauding a restaurant.
Defrauding.
Defrauding a
Yes.
restaurant?
Defrauding a
place?
restaurant. Yeah, that was her mugshot that I
And
showed.
for exposing yourself to a turtle. Same thing.
Yeah.
Got naked in front of animals.
I heard that. I love this woman, though. You go to a buffet, you spend 4 hours. I feel like, you know what? I give her time served. She can just walk out for
She
free.
probably should not be walking the streets freely. I imagine she should be in a hospital somewhere.
What is it with buffet food, Eddie? What's your thoughts on that? What buffet food wouldn't you
No,
eat?
'cause she's
Never
crazy.
sushi at a buffet.
I mean, it depends on the buffet. I mean, I remember
Right.
one time I made a horrible mistake with Henry. I was in LA. I went to go visit him, and we were sitting there, and we're like, all right, let's go out somewhere to eat. And the place he wanted to go to was closed, and we're like, oh shit, look, Vegas seafood buffet. It was like $20 each. We're like, $20 seafood, all you can eat. But there's no ocean near Vegas.
No, it's land. It's a desert. Yeah, you want to have like an iguana buffet. That's
We
great.
both shit. We would like literally sit there, prance outside the door while the other one was shitting, and then he'd leave. And, like the other one would, I'd go shit,
You gotta
and then
sit
like
in that
he'd like
smell.
wait for me to finish so he can get back in.
Man,
Yeah,
there's
let me
nothing-
ask you, was there a marked difference between the smells between the two of you?
I mean, I'm way more lethal than anyone
Yes,
else.
yeah,
but
Ed is the
Henry's
most
very
lethal.
consistent.
Yeah.
Henry's so anytime you go somewhere or you invite Henry over, the first thing he does is go shit in your bathroom.
It's like
High
a dog marking territory.
He's got a high flax diet. Everything's going right through, feeling healthy.
Yeah, see, he's eating healthier. I'm still eating fucking dog food.
Yeah.
Right.
He literally eats dog food.
It's cheap. I love eating out of bags.
At least I got him to switch to wet food. which is good.
Oh, I'd rather the dry food.
Yeah. If you come to visit New York, we've plugged a lot of restaurants and things like that, but we will not be plugging any deli buffets. There was a fella 3 years ago here in New York City. He was a homeless man, and he got arrested for spraying. He had a spray bottle everywhere he went. Was he washing windows? Does he work at World Trade Center 1? Absolutely not. It was full of human dookie and urine, a lot like Damon Wayne's character from In Living Color, where he just had the poo-poo pickle.
Yeah.
You know?
Pee-pee pickle.
Yeah, the pee-pee, the poop and the pee-pee.
Yeah.
But
Henry's poo-poo pickle.
Exactly. And he would just go to all these buffets and spray his human feces and his shit all over them. Everyone was getting food poisoning, and a bunch of places got closed down. Wow. So don't go to a buffet deli in New York City. They're full of homeless fecal matter.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This is about 3 or 4 years ago.
I mean, they're just bad anyway.
Oh, yeah,
Those people are
absolutely.
gonna get sick no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just like $12 for weird fish.
Oh,
That's all it is.
I was walking by a strip joint the other day. It was VIPs, but I'm not one of those, so I wasn't able to go in. Sushi on the body.
Really?
Yeah. A stripper sushi?
It's the whole thing, yeah.
This is disgusting,
Were they
right?
Japanese? I mean, if they're Japanese, it's fine.
The girl on the girl
Or a
being
fish,
covered in
if
sushi
they're
wasn't
a fish
Japanese. Yeah.
This is gonna sound like a really stupid question, but can you order like a woman to come to your house and like eat sushi off of her if one of those places has it?
You can order anyone to do anything somewhere.
Yeah, you're
online.
probably you're exactly right.
Just put it into Google, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Natalie, you're a hot gal. Has anybody ever contacted you to come over to their house and do something really bizarre?
Well, in my Model Mayhem days, I definitely got requests for a lot of feet-ish things. Just just random feet stuff.
You ever sell
mostly.
socks? We talked about this last time you were on the show.
No, I haven't, but my friend, after we did that show, just by chance, texted me that she had just started doing that. But not only, she's on a site where...
Selling socks that you previously wore.
Yeah.
I get
socks
it.
and underwear, but there's all kinds of different markets on the website she's using. There's all like different things.
She
you
doing
can
good
insert
money?
Yourself and send. Yeah, I mean, she has to pay for pet surgery, so she's just going for it.
She's doing it because was it a cat?
Her cat and her dog are sick, actually.
So she's selling her socks because her cat and dog are... That's
Yeah,
great. That's a good reason.
yeah. Better than selling your ass.
She changed the cat's name to Socks.
Oh, yeah.
So that she'll always remember what she made her owner do.
I think that was that was W's cat, wasn't it? Or was it Clinton's cat?
That was Clinton's
Socks?
cat. Yeah, Sacks, yeah. No, the Bushes had Barney the dog.
Yeah, dumb Barney the dog.
What's Obama's dog's name?
Bo.
Bo, yeah.
I don't know why I know all the
Barack
names
Obama.
of all the... Yeah.
That's why.
All the
Yeah,
pets.
wait, you really just rattled those off so fast.
Can't remember the name of Lyndon B. Johnson's basset hound, though.
And then Nixon had a bizarre little
Checkers.
eel that he kept in the White House.
Yeah, Nixon had Checkers.
Checkers.
Yeah.
Holden, what was the name of your parents' dog that they love more than you?
Ariel, and they go, Holden, come down for dinner. It was very upsetting. It was very upsetting every time they did it, and I got very mad with them. And I was like, I can't wait to get out of this fucking house.
And then 3 years later, like, can I come
Can I
back
please
in?
get back in there? I'll sleep in the back room behind the garage.
Well,
Alexander Hamilton's dog was named fucking Buzzy Bitch.
That's a fact.
How's your fat dog, Jackie?
I think barely holding on there, man. She is barely holding on. It's kind of funny though. I found out actually just about an hour ago. My mom was like, I started feeding Gracie. I've been putting grapes in the freezer. I've been giving frozen grapes to Gracie so that she loses weight. So we stopped trying to give her the pieces of bacon and we're giving her the grapes. And then I just found out that grapes are
really bad for
insanely
dogs.
lethal to dogs.
Oh my! Did you tell her?
I texted her. I was like, immediately. I was just like, you can't stop feeding the dog grapes. But also, maybe the dog should die from grapes.
Maybe the dog
All
should
the
die.
things she's gonna fucking
I've seen
die
a picture
from.
of this dog. This dog is suffering every day.
It's gonna be chortled to death.
I
by
don't
its
know.
own
If the
gizzard.
dog just sits there and eats, it's got to be kind of happy.
Jesus, it causes renal failure.
What's
a renal?
That's kidneys.
Oh, I thought it. Yeah, okay. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to
What
be.
do you think renal was?
That's rectal failure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking
okay.
something with the O-ring or
Anus.
Yeah, something with that there.
It's like rectal plus anal is renal.
Oh my god! But I do love your mother's strategy of the frozen grapes.
Yeah, but now I kind of want to just start eating frozen.
Yeah, they're
grapes.
so good.
Sounds
They hurt my
delicious.
teeth.
Yeah, I feel like that would hurt. What, you suck on them like a popsicle?
They suck on.
No, you just yeah, they're great.
Ooh, you're not supposed to give dogs onions either.
Yeah, that's the other one. It's onions and grapes are the two most lethal things.
And macadamia
chocolate.
nuts.
And chocolate.
And
also.
chocolate.
Chocolate will make
all
them
these
really
things were
sick,
gonna
but
kill dogs.
But it won't kill a dog.
Dogs just seem
Yeah.
like a really aggravating hipster date.
yeah.
You know, what can they eat? What can a dog eat? This seems like a
Dog
hipster
food.
What can a dog eat?
If it
What-
can't eat grapes,
what do you think?
it can't eat onions. Where am I taking it?
It can't eat cooked bones, but it can eat uncooked bones.
I'll tell you what, it eats whatever's on the bottom of your fucking feet, man.
That's a fish.
What
are the-
happens if they eat cooked bones?
They splinter off and
like
fucking
shards them?
and it gets in their ass.
Yeah, the
And
old
it makes
Albert
it-
The
fish.
creek cat almost died this week because it ate a lily, but it's gonna live.
What cat?
One of the Bamford.
One of the cats.
At the creek in the cave.
Yeah, the creek in the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the furry one.
The best cats on the face of the planet, right here at the creek in the cave. I do love
That's
them.
just
They're
Miles Davis's ghost.
Yeah. All right. So this chick got arrested for stealing $26 worth of buffet food, but I guess she's fine.
Yeah, let's go to Russia for our next story. We haven't gone to Russia for a while.
Yeah, I'm ready to be horny.
Good
Let's
reason.
do this.
Yeah, organizers of a Russian town's annual mosquito festival said this year's
Only in Russia.
said this year's event will include a most delicious girl contest. What? For women who don't mind bug bites.
Oh, God. I would win that contest.
So right. So this also means that like Russian dudes are just like at the same level of a mosquito when it comes to judging who they think is attractive. They're like that fucking 500 mosquitoes bit that chick. She is hot as shit.
The mosquitoes like her, then
I love her.
Well, Natalia Paramanova, an organizer of the 3-day event, starting actually, it's going on right now
As we speak.
Yeah.
So what do they just leave puddles everywhere and like hope mosquitoes?
It's like war torture.
Yeah.
They're having it in Berezniki. She said the
Why
festival.
we lost Nom?
Don't bring up Nom. Let's have a moment.
Man, talk about the mosquitoes in Nam, though.
Yeah.
Yikes.
She said the festival will feature a most delicious girl contest with women in shorts and vests who stand still for 20 minutes to allow the blood-sucking insects to feast.
Oh my God, that's
Do they
fucking
win
horrible.
anything?
Yeah, exactly. Do they get like a cash prize or
An
something?
expert panel of judges, including a doctor, will examine their bodies, and the winner will be the one with the most bites.
That's
it does
what-
not say that they're a surprise.
To win is the prize in communist Russia.
In Russia, there is no prize.
Yes.
1 bite, 2 bites,
The bites are
3
your
bites,
prize.
4 bites,
So
5
sad.
bites.
The 2013 Most Delicious Girl Contest, the winner, got over 100 bites.
I'm going to say this. A lot of people demonize the United States on July 4th when we do our hot dog eating competition. At least we're eating the dog.
Yeah.
At least we're the ones consuming the food.
This
in
is-
Russia, they have the other person become eaten by a random bug.
Here's a picture of a guy wearing a homemade mosquito costume.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck's
that
gonna
looks
worship a
awesome.
mosquito?
They're the
Russians.
All right, I'm sorry.
They're Russian. I mean, they're insane.
You slime.
The days following that for the girl?
Oh, yeah.
Just want to kill yourself.
Of course. It's awful. I mean, it's Russia, so I mean, I would assume it's just pretty much.
They're just
But,
drunk.
that, but, that,
course.
but like when you
Yeah.
think about it, that's like they've all agreed that that's what they want to do.
Right.
They were just like, we have to hold a festival for this. Which
Yeah.
is just like,
Yeah, that's the only thing they have.
Yeah, they sit around.
Not a lot
Like
of
that's how.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's how they bring
We have to
tourists
swear.
in.
Jesus.
Right. I would never, out of all the festivals, I would never go to a
It's
mosquito
the worst
one.
festival I've ever heard of.
Right? I would rather
Bar
go.
none. It is by far. If there was like a child molestation festival,
Yep.
you know, at least like there's a reason to go because you're gonna stop it. You know, like
What can you do at this festival? Absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, there's other competitions. There's a mosquito capturing competition to see who can catch the most live mosquitoes.
Oh, okay.
Can't catch
Don't
them
want to
dead.
kill them.
Huh. There's also the odd festivals are abound in the Berezniki region. There's also a annual Jolly Cow Herder Fair, which is just people throwing cow shit as far as they can. Let me find out more.
We should eat
That's-
mushrooms at that.
I like we're all in agreement. It's like, that's fine. That's totally all right.
Well, that's just how they make their highway system.
Yeah.
You know, they just that's like whatever those people.
It's
who
also
go up
a
the
first
highways.
date.
You know, the mosquito, it has no purpose. It's not really food for a lot of animals because nobody likes it. But they do say, in defense of the mosquito, they say it is the defender of the rainforest because that's why the rainforests were not populated, because mosquitoes would come and destroy all creatures that rolled into them.
Yeah.
So they
That's
say
why
a lot of-
humans can't really get through it. It's because of the mosquitoes.
Right. So mosquitoes are heroes of the rainforest, but they're demonic
Because
creatures
we're
from
the
hell.
fucking devils.
I guess so. I hate mosquitoes.
I do, man. I would wipe them off. If I could pick an animal to wipe off the planet.
They're literally not needed.
Yeah.
We don't need them.
I've got a this is actually the original story. Interfax is the Russian site, so this is the Russian This is the Russian to English translation, according to Google. Residents of Berezniki will meet July 17th through 19th near City Pond to celebrate the festival of Russian mosquito.
Can you sound more miserable while you say this?
In the program of the festival, songs about insects, fashion competition, as well as sporting events. According to the agency Interfax, one of the organizers, most delicious girl, blah, blah.
We have to kill this. We have to kill this DJ for being too energetic. He's being anti-Russian.
The competition is intended for those women and girls who say they are very fond of biting insects. Of wishing contenders will be selected.
I don't know.
I get rid of cockroaches.
Yeah, but I
If I had to wipe out one, because I'm more disgusted by
I hate
them.
them so much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate them.
But they don't really bite you. They just kind
bother.
of do
They
their own
miss-
Yeah, but
thing.
I mean,
bother
like,
me
I'm
more.
going to tell you something. Have you ever, like, opened a box of cereal, poured a bowl of cereal, and just have, like, a cockroach come out?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
I have had that happen, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
but
rid of
I
them.
mean, how does the cockroach feel? He's in there and he's just like, "What are you doing?"
He's fucking,
Why are
he's
you
fucking enjoying my
I forgot to think about the cockroach. How
Yeah.
he was fucking feeling.
Yeah, the cockroach is just trying to enjoy the same cereal. You guys have something in common.
I think he speaks with a British accent. Hey, what are you fucking doing? It's fucking Cockney.
And he's-
I killed a cockroach last week.
Yeah.
Fucking black. Just sprayed across the room.
Is
It
that
was
its
fucking
eggs?
disgusting. Lupe looked at me. He's like, "Yeah." Rodriguez!
Oh, Lupe. I've never
Batting
seen you in person before.
700.
Yeah, it's not just a weird Satanist hanging out on our couch. That's Lupe. He has a purpose.
Hi. I ever question when
We
there's
all
Satanists
can see
hanging
him.
around you. There's always people hovering around you that are Satanists, just in the shadows.
True.
Yeah.
Yes,
Question.
If you had to spend a day laying in a coffin with wall-to-wall mosquitoes or wall-to-wall cockroaches, what are we choosing?
I would take
Probably
cockroaches. I
cockroaches.
really would.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes attack. Cockroaches just
Cockroaches
gonna
will
live on
eat
their own.
you. They'll eat you.
They'll
get you.
nibble
They'll
on
bite
you.
you.
They'll burrow
actually,
into you.
scratch you.
Yeah.
I mean,
they'll
the
lay
one
their
thing
eggs
is
in
that,
your
like,
Mosquitoes.
I remember specifically seeing Creepshow, and in that movie, that's what freaked me out the
That's
most.
so
and
disgusting.
Oh my
How
god!
about
it was
Joe's
amazing.
apartment?
Joe's
Remember
apartment.
that?
Oh
Awful.
man!
Ooh, that is a myth. Cockroaches do not lay eggs in your skin.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God.
Yeah, but they can go into all of your holes.
Yeah,
and
they
live
can-
inside of your
Mosquitoes can go
holes.
inside of your nostrils, inside of your ears, inside of your eyes.
They're easier
your
to kill
mouth.
though if you're in a coffin with them.
Not if it's inside of your brain.
I bet I could kill a coffin full of mosquitoes faster than I can kill a coffin
Yeah.
full
Yeah.
of
Oh, you're allowed to
cockroaches.
kill the things that are in there?
Well, you're gonna. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Eventually, when we
mosquitoes,
dig up the body, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, giant cockroach or giant mosquito.
Giant mosquito.
No way.
Yeah.
The giant mosquito would just impale you.
Yeah, they have little swords on them.
Yeah, but they're kind of slow. I feel like you can kill
cockroach
it.
is fast.
Yeah, I feel like you could kill a giant mosquito with a baseball
I feel like
bat.
I
Mosquito
hide-
can fly. A cockroach.
I think I could hide from a giant mosquito a lot
It
easier.
can fly.
Yeah, I can
You're
hide
talking
from
about
it.
the
I can
difference between a drone and an old World War II German tank that can't even get over water.
Yeah, don't they have exoskeletons?
Yeah, the
Cockroaches?
cockroach
Yes.
is going to be real fucking hard to kill.
But
Yeah.
it's not going to come up from above.
That is-
get
yeah.
some higher ground
Yeah,
than a
but
cockroach.
Depending on the
Like
weapon.
ants.
It
It's
depends
gonna
on the
crawl.
weapon.
It can crawl on anything.
If you have a flamethrower, you could just kill.
Well, you can do
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
with
Well,
a
you
It
can
flame.
depends on the
Flamethrower.
weapon you have.
All right, go on a date with a mosquito or get hit in the face with a cock and balls for an hour.
Well, I'm going to go on a date with a mosquito.
Yeah, I guess going on a date with a mosquito.
Fine with the cock
Just like
and
my
balls.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean,
One last little bit about the mosquito festival.
Hold on, Josh didn't answer.
Do we
I'm sorry. What are we doing here? What do you want?
wait? Do we
You
get
need
breaks during the hour, or no? It's just a full on.
It's a date, man.
There are two moments during the hour where you can say, "Please, for the love of fucking God," and you'll stop hitting you for a moment.
I'll go for it just for the experience.
You get free water the entire time you're getting hit in the face with the, but you have to pay for the dinner with the mosquito.
That's bullshit.
You got to pay for whatever the mosquito.
My time is worth.
Well, you know
at
what the
least somebody
mosquito's
paying.
getting. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not gonna eat that much of it.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
don't worry
It's like a
about
bird.
this, Jackie. Don't worry about this. Jesus has got this, Bill.
Oh hell yeah!
Right.
Both Jake Treat and Fat Weasel on the chat both say date with a mosquito.
Well, Fat Weasel knows best.
Always trust him.
The mosquito knows like way too much about like folk music from the '60s, and loves to talk
Just
about.
talking
I'm
about
down
the
with that.
Weavers for
Yeah,
hours.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm changing my tune now.
Yeah,
Sounds
you kidding me? I hang out with Mosquito. He knows a lot about folk music.
Why not?
One more thing that they say, as far as what you said earlier, asking what the prize is, for suffering, participants will be awarded with the viewers' attention and symbolic prizes.
So not a prize.
Yeah, nothing.
So you can
Symbolic
stare at it.
Symbolic prizes.
You
I
keep
love
dirt
that.
you stand on.
The organizers will also hold a competition for the best barbecue, children's fashion competition, last peep tournament.
And darkest labias.
What? That might be the last peep tournament. I'm not sure if it's not.
Intelligent.
Darkest labias. I don't know how dark of a labia. I want to see because that means it's got to be sick.
It's not about you, Jackie.
Imagine a labia that's like curdled, like about to fall off, like it's no good anymore.
Yeah.
There's also an intelligent itch and a song contest.
What's the intelligent itch?
No, it just says last peep tournament intelligent, and it's in quotes, quote unquote, intelligent itch, and the song contest, Comarin.
I'm gonna go with intelligent itch is a smart way to like a scratch.
Yeah, just scratch yourself.
scratch
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
that's what I would
to scratch
say.
yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I wonder.
So are you
so.
restrained?
You do the cross on the bite.
That always
Does that actually,
witch
does
hazel.
that ever work?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of for like seconds, but it works.
I'm looking for a
Supposed to
long-term thing here.
Yeah.
Cut it off.
All right.
All right, well, get down to Russia. Their mosquito festival only lasts another 28 hours or so, so make sure you hop on down there and enjoy
In Russia, hours are 4 hours each.
I got the old 56-hour day. Something like that, anyway.
I don't know what intelligent itch is. It's gonna bother me for days.
It doesn't matter, Marcus. We have to move
Days?
It's gonna pop.
Probably the name of a song.
Yeah.
No, I googled it. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Intelligent itch, put a cross on the bite.
on. Very musical episode.
Oh, fucked up.
Boo, boo, doo, doo, boo, boo.
Okay.
Lazy dog.
Oh, my God.
Coming back to America.
I'm getting
Lord.
roadhead all day in my road car.
Yeah.
It's the new hit
Fucking
single by the
drunk
Bag
Lloyd over
Boys.
Good God.
All right. To Illinois for our next story. Athletes at a Southern Illinois high school will keep the nickname the Freeburg Midgets, despite the objections of a group representing people with dwarfism who find the name offensive.
I've turned into an old man. I'm upset that I can no longer say the word retard or midget. I'm the old man I hated as a young person.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I can lose midget because there's a lot of other things you can call it.
What are the things that
The Denver Nuggets.
Oh, we're never going to have Peter Dinklage on this show.
We'll have him on.
His last name is a word you can call him.
Yeah, Dinklage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real dinky.
Love him in the
It's
show.
a dink of a person.
I guess there's a lot of names for retards too, like potato head.
Retard is the best one, though. Retard is the best
Potato
one.
Head's for the Irish.
No, I think it's for a retard.
No.
Okay, date with a retard or date with a midget.
I thought the word you're gonna say Irish.
All right. But what I want to know is we don't go on the date with the Irish. Oh, my God. That is awful. That buffet will be out of potatoes for a week. Everything else will be fully stocked, though.
Yep.
They don't know how to eat. The
put out a fire,
representing little people. This is what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
This organization representing. We were talking about this before the show. I think midget isn't bad because I think it's actually sounds more appropriate than little person or dwarf.
Little person's demeaning as fuck sounding.
Right. So
and you know who's fucking going against it? The people that are doing it on behalf. The little people of America. I can't say without giggling.
So they're for the term or they're against it?
They're against it. The little people of America, they're asking Freeburg and a half dozen other schools nationwide to drop the name midgets.
Do they know that
half a dozen schools call themselves the midgets?
That's so fucking weird. Like, how would you? Why would you?
Like a fighting?
It's not really a fighting name.
Anything.
How they got
just imagine some like very paranoid principal. He's just like, all right, we're gonna name our fucking. Oh God, what do I hate the most? Fucking midgets.
Well, calling Pee-wee like sports is it the same thing? Like, is it kids?
Yeah.
Well, Pee-wee's more
is a
like
fun kind of name for a little person.
No, this is a high school.
Right. I know
the
that.
mighty Freeburg midgets.
See, a lot of places they name their teams after what they got a lot of around that part of the country. So maybe there's just a lot of midgets in this town.
Well, what happened is the Freeburg nickname was coined nearly 100 years ago by a reporter after he watched the school's short basketball team beat much larger opponents.
So it's done in respect and reverence.
The mighty midgets of Freeburg.
Right.
I mean, so was the Redskins, but we can't,
No, the Redskins wasn't. The owner of that team is a total racist.
Well, I mean, when it was made, I mean, yeah, he's racist.
No,
but
the Seminoles, for example, that's out of respect.
I know, but he was like, "What's scary to you?" And he's like, "The fucking Redskins are scary as hell."
Well,
that's how it started.
Yes. But
we don't hear the Nords complaining about the Vikings.
The Nords? Nords? Who the fuck are the Nords?
The Nordics.
Ragnar and his crew.
Yeah. Right, well, that's true. Vikings did win.
Yeah, the Nords.
The Nords. Right. Yeah, everyone calls them the Nords.
Yeah, check out. Here's the Freeburg. This is their logo.
Can you make it bigger?
Is it a tiny person?
No, you can't actually.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
Up there. Yeah, that looks like
They gave it a big head. Come on.
Well, that's just because he's a mascot. Every mascot has a big head.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Does he also have does he have a blonde mustache or am I?
I think it's a lady.
What?
not
No.
a lady.
It looked like a cheerleader, right?
I think so.
He's
No.
got a boxer.
Yeah, it's
Those are boxing
He's got
gloves.
boxing
My
gloves.
eyes
He's
are
got a little.
shut.
He's got a little
Yeah,
blonde
man,
mustache
Jesus.
on.
You know, that's like 2 feet away from you, and you can't see it.
No,
like
it's
Charles
further
Bronson.
than that. It's like, half a body. It's like a midget's length of way.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a town called the Hope. There's one in Laurel Hills. The Fighting Hobos.
I think that's
Dude,
great.
Dude, that's actually, I'd be fucking scared of a fighting.
Didn't they
fighting hobo?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was an E on the end of hobos.
If it's plural.
I've never spelled
Hobos?
it that way.
I mean,
don't know if I spelled
you
hobos.
really got to watch out for the fighting oboes. They are that's
The
good.
instrument?
Yeah. So think about that. The fighting
I would like to see an
oboes.
oboe with boxing gloves on it.
Yeah.
Wait, so there's a school with a team called the Fighting Hobos?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not going to expect any type of like hobos to come in and be like, "Oh, we don't
can't organize very
appreciate that. Stop touching me."
Yeah.
They probably root for him.
Wow. There was in North Dakota, there was a team that called themselves, and they held off until the 90s, the Wops.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's a
What's a
strong
wop?
name. It's an Italian.
It's an Italian.
Actually,
We we mention it every 3 episodes or so.
when I was living in Texas, and the town right next to my town was Prosper, Texas, and their mascot for the high school was the Fighting Coons.
Yeah.
And it was and like
Raccoon.
right,
Was it a raccoon, though?
It was really funny. It was clearly like they wanted to make sure that you didn't associate it with the horrible racial slur. So like as you went into the town, you just saw a big giant billboard with a raccoon on it saying like Fighting Coons, and then you're just
Right.
like, oh yeah, well so it's not so bad.
And they're scary.
It's funny. It's
Raccoons are
Frisco,
good.
actually.
Yep. Oh, is
Because-
it Frisco? Oh,
Yeah, it's
shit.
Frisco. Yeah, because
Sorry, Frisco.
I'm on this list of high school mascots, weird
Oh,
high
shit,
school
okay.
mascots.
I thought it was Prosper,
Yeah, and
Texas.
the Frisco Fighting Coons come right after the Pekin, Illinois Chinks.
Oh, and what's that one all about?
They
I think it's a play on their name, Peking.
Pekin,
yeah.
Pekin, yeah. They changed it to the Dragons in 1980.
Cool. The
Tomatoes
dragon.
are
That's fucking awesome. Why would you pick a stupid name like this?
Yeah.
Don't you want your team to just be fucking awesome like the Dolphins?
A dolphin? The only reason the dolphins are allowed...
Smartest mammal on the planet.
It's a rapist.
So we're...
So are Nords.
I watched a bunch of Shark Week, actually. Every animal.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, they'll just take it.
Look out.
There's the Hoopstown corn jerkers.
I get
what's
that.
that all about?
They're farmers.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They named it
You
before
jerk it
you
out of the
realized
husk.
it was weird.
Yeah. There's the Hereford Whitefaces.
Hate those guys.
But the Whitefaces, but that's a breed of cow. And in fact, my high school mascot was also a breed of the Steers, the Rochester Steers.
Sure, that makes
that's
sense.
cool though.
Yeah, doesn't it sound cool?
All right, I like the...
Kinda.
What is it, the Hertford Whitefaces?
Hereford Whitefaces.
Hereford Whitefaces. That's kind of fun. You can't wear that shirt, though.
And then there's
unless
the
you're in
Robstown
Hereford.
Cotton Pickers.
The cotton.
Yeah.
And what's that one all about?
It just seems like a bad idea.
Well, no, the cotton, Texas leads the country and the world in cotton.
I know, but look at the picture. It's an all-black team.
No, they're not. You are blind.
They're all black.
What happened to your eyes?
He's
Ed?
huge.
Oh my God! And that's what's wrong with casting in Hollywood. We're gonna make an all-black movie. There's one black dude. Well,
He's big.
Jesus.
It's a big black guy I got in this movie. Don't worry.
All right.
We'll settle the score.
That makes us not institutionally racist. All right, Marcus. Good story.
Yeah, let's move on to England. So let's go across the pond.
Oh, no, it's Friday.
That's your accent there?
Yeah, it's a pan pie. Rice.
That is...
I'm losing my mind in this heat, man. I can't fucking handle this shit.
Yeah,
It's hot. It's sweaty. Call me Betty, because I'm sweaty as a fuck.
Well, we're going to get into British politics now.
Oh, guilty, not guilty.
Fuck you, I'll fight you. That was Australian, though. wasn't it?
Australia, a little Irish.
No British accent yet. We haven't heard one.
Prime Minister David Cameron has axed funding into aggressive seagulls, but he wants to have a, quote, big conversation about what to do with the birds after the public outcry that ensued when they killed a pet dog.
We're going to have a big conversation about this later.
Wow.
This is what you tell your fucking kid after they shat themselves in class.
Yeah.
You know, when they had to be sent home because you don't have enough
So what
money to buy a
happened?
pair
So
of
a
pants.
bunch of seagulls killed a dog, and now everyone wants to kill all the seagulls?
Yeah.
Well, funding for the research project into the aggressive seagulls was axed as being too unimportant in the wake of the Tories' election victory, but the outcry caused when gulls pecked to death a Yorkshire Terrier named Rue.
Oh, my God.
And it has prompted the Prime Minister to say he wanted action
Guys,
taken.
can we just have a really quick moment for Rue?
That bitch was asking for it.
God damn it!
Hey, Jackie!
What the fuck, man?
And it was probably covered in some kind of like
No,
grease
Rue was a
or
fucking
some
saint.
kind of man. No,
You don't mess
no.
with some fucking gulls.
Man,
I'll tell
gulls
you that.
come at you, man.
You ever tried to fucking steal money from a seagull? Fuck your ass up. Fuck your ass up.
I hate seagulls with all of my heart.
Why?
But they are
Why?
a good-looking bird.
Yeah, they are.
They are strong chested.
Majestic birds.
I used to
We're all
live
in
on-
agreement.
Yeah, I lived on a street, my last place, not in this place in Bushwick, but the last one. There was a bunch of seagulls that hung out on my block. I don't know why.
They're a fucking pain in the ass, man. They will steal a sandwich out of your hand.
Are you guys being racist? Or are we talking about birds?
We're beach people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we grew up in Florida, not in the middle of the fucking country.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I enjoyed the seagulls on my block.
Did you?
Yeah,
I fucking
Still
hate
don't
them, man.
think
Like
you're
you
talking
said-
about birds. I feel like you're referencing
no, it was the
people.
seagulls. They were one of the. It was I know you don't like seagulls, but this one was one of the good ones.
It was one of the... Okay.
Well, one of the good ones.
I see.
One of the good ones.
If I'm picking a seabird, I like a good pelican.
Oh,
Pelicans,
I love
yeah.
them.
Pelicans
I like sandpipers.
What do they do?
They're the ones with the tiny feet prints all over right at the...
Sandpipers are wonderful.
Sandpipers are really cute.
Yeah.
Till they peck your dog to
They
death.
don't. They
until
have
they're
tiny beaks.
Eating their own, beaking on their own pussies in front of you.
Man,
and your kids.
sandpipers could beak their own pussies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they would if they understood how sex worked.
I like a gnarly crab. Let's talk about things
That
we
is
like
not a
about the
bird.
beach.
I
I like
like-
a beach ball and a
You know what I
plastic
like?
shovel.
Oh,
I love it
yeah.
when they fucking cover it with concrete and they put a Wigman's on it. I love a good Wigman's.
I wish the ocean were more mini malls.
Yep, could go for more of those.
More of those.
Prime Minister David Cameron told BBC Radio Cornwall, I think a big conversation needs to happen about this, and frankly, I think the people we need to listen to are the people who really understand this issue in Cornwall and the potential effect it is having.
I'm upset you didn't say that in a British accent.
I think a big conversation needs to happen about this, and frankly...
Oh, you fucking do!
I think it's time for fucking tea time, you brat! People who really understand this issue in Cornwall.
All a bunch of cunt.
Oh, yeah! Let's play Slap the Brat!
And the potential effect it is having.
My cunt fell off last night. I got to sew its back on to me.
I love you, baby.
This has been the Roundtable of Gentlemen channel's every SNL edition. Audition.
This is our BBC episode.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Big butts and cunts.
No, that's not what that is. Not. Something British. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Might as well be.
They call them fannies in England.
They
call fannies and
Yeah, they call
Okay.
pussies fannies.
Hey, miss,
really?
get a watch
Yeah.
of your
I thought,
fanny.
I thought fanny was for their butt.
No,
Or their
fanny.
ass.
That's why
Fanny's
they
the butt.
when Americans started wearing fanny packs all the time, they thought it was very funny because fanny is slang for pussy.
The Brits are laughing
Also
at
like a
us.
pussy pack.
Yeah, pussy
That's
pack.
where you wore it anyway. Nobody wore it on their butt.
Yeah,
put it right
exactly.
up front.
Yeah, you put it on your butt. That people are gonna steal it.
But a fanny for the name of a vagina implies that they're queefing all the time, like some sort of bizarre
It should be
solar
called a
machine.
front fanny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Front
don't-
fanny.
fanny for a vagina. Jackie, Natalie, you guys have those fanny?
How's your fanny, Jackie?
My fanny's doing pretty great. It could use a fucking fanny, I'll tell you right now, because I've got sweat dripping.
Oh my
off
god!
the
I
lips.
couldn't.
Oh,
I
my
wouldn't
goodness.
It needs
spend
a
a day in
fanny.
that, or go on a date with a fucking alligator.
I'm going on the date with the alligator.
No, a day in
Wait,
here.
how long am I spending inside? That's.
I mean, Jackie would just owe me one, so it'd be
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, I'm sure there's an alligator inside of
I
there.
want the alligator to come with.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, fanny comes from an early 18th century English erotic novel named Fanny Hill. So they just started referring to women's vaginas as fannies.
Oh,
Very old term.
I think it's disgusting and disturbing. Natalie, do you want your vagina referenced as a fanny?
I'd kind of like vaginas to be named after me. I'd like them
The
to be
Natalie.
Natties, yeah.
Natties.
Oh, that actually doesn't sound
Or
bad.
jeans.
Or jeans, either one.
Fuck my jeans.
Fuck my natty.
Fuck my jeans.
Fuck my
sounds
natty.
Pardon, miss. Get a lick of your fanny. It's just disgusting.
to go and touch your Natalie.
No, I like the natties, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It sounds like
Like
trashy
Jason
beer.
Statham.
Yeah, Natty Light.
It's like dirty.
I don't know. I
It's
feel
not
like
she's my
romantic. I'm not
natty
saying it's
light.
romantic.
I think
term.
natties is a better name for balls.
Natties?
It implies dang.
I don't know. It's good for tits too.
Yeah.
Natties. Oh,
Natty
shit.
I don't
some
want to be
natties.
named after
check out the-
I don't
check
want-
out
I don't want
the-
balls named after me.
Yeah, balls would be numbles.
Big boy did it. Big boy did it. That's mumbles.
And speaking of, this fat weasel, speaking of big boy, said, I'd fan Jackie's fanny.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fat weasel will
Fat
fan your
weasel.
fanny, Jackie. How do you feel?
Oh my god, I've never been so happy my entire life.
She's touching her breasts.
I'm touching my breasts.
She's touching her
It's
natties.
happening.
I got my
I'm watching it
natties.
happen.
They're all wet. And man, I would rather not a fan. I'd rather an air conditioner. So if you could fucking set that up right underneath my fucking pussy, that would be awesome.
Right.
God damn. When putting a fan right at your naked cock when it's so hot is one of the
Every
best
day, man.
feelings.
I've
thing in the
been
world.
standing naked the second I get out of a shower, right in front of like the full body fan I have in my room, and it's the best. Everyone should do it, and it's a quick dry. Don't even need a towel.
Treat yourself like a car going through the wash. There you go. I've been cold this whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
You have
I
so
think you're
many
dead.
clothes on right now.
Yeah,
I think you've died.
I'm never hot. I'm never hot.
I think you might be a vampire.
Bad blood circulation. 6'7", going to die sooner than the average person.
At least you're comfortable.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
what do you do?
All right, so the Brits are going to kill all the seagulls?
They're going to try to,
Uh-oh.
but apparently the seagulls are on decline. The herring gull, That's the one that is causing the most
It's like
problems.
the boss fight.
Well, when those Brits come asking for our U.S. military to help them kill the seagulls, let's not do it.
Excuse me, sir. I would love it if you could just send we still got a lot of seagulls, and we need to get rid of them and.
Yeah, man, we sent them to you.
Potter, get a chomp of your
Every one of
fanny.
those seagulls is a U.S. patriot.
Go away! You're not ready yet.
I'm a strong.
You're not ready to talk to America.
We put a bunch of Alka-Seltzers in bread. That'd get them.
Yeah, let's explode the bitches.
Yeah, that's right. If a 10-year-old kid from Tennessee knows how to kill a bird, I'm sure they can figure it out.
Don't you just feed it rice?
Yeah, I can't rice.
Yeah,
it.
rice. Regular rice. Put that in bread.
Anything that expands,
They gotta
right?
talk to the fucking Chinese then.
Yeah.
I mean, no. You can talk to the Spanish.
They use rice as well. They call it arroz.
The herring gull is classified as a large gull. 5-foot wingspan on these fuckers.
Hell yeah. Jesus.
2 feet in length, but they only go about 2 or 3 pounds.
Holden's throat's called a large gull.
I've heard.
They've got a clutch size of 3. Holden, what's your clutch size, Holden?
69. Oh. Yeah, dude.
All right.
I'm eating her out while she's fucking bonking on my bean bags. I'll tell you what, though.
Knuckles, I thought.
No, a clutch meaning
Yeah.
eggs. Eggs. They lay 3 eggs at a time. A clutch of eggs.
I didn't know what a clutch was.
420. 420. Smoke weed, lay some fucking eggs while I'm fucking eating out your woman's bags.
I believe you've done that.
All right. Hell yeah, man. Call me. Get me over to your house.
Why would anybody do that?
I don't know.
Holding a date with you,
don't-
a mosquito, an alligator, or Jackie's fanny?
I will. Oh, a date with me. What, we're doing all 4?
Yeah.
And Jackie's fanny, like, enlarged as big as a person, but with arms and legs and a personality.
Yeah, you gotta feed it.
I wanted to wear high heels.
Yeah, and it likes spaghetti.
It's got her clit looks like the head from the dinosaur.
Wait,
that
which
killed,
one likes spaghetti?
Jackie's big 6-foot fanny.
Yes. And it all looks like the dinosaur that killed the fat mailman from Seinfeld in Jurassic Park #1.
All right,
the
Dilophosaurus. What are the downsides of the dates with the other animals that you mentioned?
No, that's it. That's your only choice. Choose it.
All right, well, mosquitoes and what alligators are up to. With
Jackie's fanny liking spaghetti, that immediately gives us something in common because I like spaghetti. All right. We have something to talk
Everyone
about.
likes spaghetti.
My problem is if I'm going to go sit down with a mosquito and try to have a conversation with it, it'll be a nightmare. Yeah. Like, so what do you like to watch on the old boob tube?
And it just like puts its little beak at you.
You know what I'm saying?
But the eye contact would be amazing.
But what if these are
But if I talk with Jackie's fanny,
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, you like spaghetti? I like spaghetti. Spaghetti! Oh, release me!
It's like they're kind of both mosquitoes in a way.
Oh my God. But the alligator and the mosquito are both anthropomorphic. That means they can both hold conversations.
Does the okay?
I'd go out with the alligator.
You go out with the alligator?
I think so.
I love gators.
I'm
They have some crazy. Gators got stories.
Gators got stars.
Yeah.
But, gators are mean fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you piss it off, but maybe if you,
But if you treat it good, you could train it, you could
Yeah,
feed
but what
it.
if you piss it off by something that you wouldn't think would piss off an alligator?
Right.
What? Like what? Like what? Like eye contact?
Like it says it wants to start wearing dresses or like tutus, like it wants to be a ballerina, and you're like, you can't be a
You can't
ballerina.
fucking do that, and then he just flips out. And he starts.
Yeah.
Start
say you
cleaning
like
its eggs.
you're gonna vote
hate that.
independent in the next election or
Maybe
something.
you mentioned how you like the bear
and he
guy.
hates Bernie
Yeah.
Sanders.
Yeah, not a big Bernie Sanders fan.
Not a big Bernie Sanders
thinks
fan?
she's gonna just split the vote and it's
Just
gonna.
imagine if you're just on a date with an alligator. You're just like, I got a motorcycle right out front. Let's fucking hop on this.
Because
rig.
they can't hold
its
on.
little legs
They can't
aren't
hold
gonna be
on.
able-
Oh, dude, how fucking cool! No, it would sit in front of you. You'd be kind of holding, like, you know what I'm saying?
It literally is. It is mannequin all over again.
It's the coolest thing.
I just remembered this moment when I was a kid one time with my buddy Corey.
rode a motorcycle with an alligator.
No, we stole a bunch of alligator eggs. We could have fucking died. Just like thinking about that, like we went to an alligator's nest and
isn't that
stole the
illegal?
fucking eggs.
That's mean.
What did you do with them?
Well, I guess it is illegal.
Yeah, I don't like this story, Ed.
Wait, no. What
violent
did you?
kid.
What were you planning on doing with these eggs, though?
We threw them.
Oh, you threw him!
Fucking garbage man.
You're a garbage man.
Garbage bastard.
Oh my God. I was the best kid on the block.
What is inside them? Are they like
little
yolks?
alligators? I mean, I didn't really look at it that much. It was
What did you throw them at?
a house.
Okay. At least it had a purpose.
Chicken
Well, it
eggs.
was. I mean, really, it's just a biological Larson weapon. I mean, that's okay. At least you had a.
I'm not condoning it. I think it's a horrible thing to do.
I found a picture of an alligator on a motorcycle.
Right? See how badass that is? Then you would just kind of you would straddle the alligator.
I fucking love this picture so much.
I want that to be like my birthday cards for like the upcoming year.
Man, that alligator is
like
fucking
wedding
pissed as
invitations
fuck.
that's just gonna fucking do it.
Cool, man. I guess we also have the raccoon riding the alligator as our normal picture. But
Real big on alligators here at CCR.
Eddie, how big are alligator eggs? Are they the
No,
size
they're not
of
big.
like
No,
an
like they're
ostrich?
literally the
Oh, they're
size of
tiny.
chicken eggs. Yeah, they're not big at all.
Okay.
Oh, I picture something larger.
Yeah, I imagine them just bigger than like
an
this
ostrich.
Yeah, like
No,
well,
no.
not that. Fucking what?
They're so tiny when they come out. You ever
Yeah,
see
they're so
baby
tiny.
babies?
Yeah, they grow immensely.
Exponentially.
There was
That's
that,
the word. Thank you,
Did you
Jackie.
see that story about the guy? A little bit off topic, but he bought he brought in these two creatures that he thought were dogs.
Oh my
It turns
God.
out they were bears,
They were
but he
bears.
raised
Love
them,
that
and
story.
then they took them away from him. Oh, they're bears, you know.
Oh, they're not dogs.
But you don't imagine how sweet that guy
Probably
was.
would have eventually murdered him.
Yeah, I
but
think
like
they have
in
to.
the
Maybe.
before then, it would have been
Maybe
just
not,
fucking
though.
adorable.
Maybe they would have learned to love.
I actually, I would
Bears
love,
can love.
I would love to see that fucking movie where a guy just raises two cubs and just like all through the years until he's just like 60 and then they just fucking maul him. It's
called Grizzly Man.
I want to
Well, he
see
didn't
it.
raise them. He just lived with them in their habitat.
I
Grizzly
love
Man.
Grizzly Man.
Yeah, Werner Herzog just rules.
Wait, do they actually
Yeah.
show him getting killed by the?
You gotta watch it.
I
No,
don't
they
want to
don't-
ruin it
All
for
right.
you.
Spoilers.
The whatchamacallit, the Russian guy who does all the bear tricks with his bear that lives by him. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
And like plays the trumpet and sits in a chair and hula hoops and all that good stuff.
Yep, the bear is just aggravated
There it is. Look.
the whole time.
Wait, did he kill his owner?
No, it's the happiest thing in the world.
He's gonna fucking
what is it?
murder
Put it up on the
fuck
board,
out of
Marcus.
it.
People will love this. This is great.
Let's see this
I
bear
want to
man.
see it up on the thing.
In in documentary
There he's playing the
news, I will
trumpet.
also say I watched a great documentary called The Battle of Marjar, so check that out.
Battle of Marjar.
Marjar's
You can't hear it, but you guys can't hear it, but he's actually playing the trumpet.
The bear is!
Yeah, and now he's
oh my God,
now he's dancing
wow,
with it
Chuck E.
and playing it.
Cheese.
He's really funny. This bear. He's a great actor. You guys never seen this before?
Yeah, that's actually that's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, what a hero.
Look, now he brings it the chair. He hands the bear the chair. The bear's looking at it. He says, what do you do with it? He's picking it up, fumbling around like a bear does.
Yeah, of course. He's just trying to figure out how to
Trying
sit
to
it.
murder the chair.
No, he's
shit.
not trying to murder the chair. He wants to be friends with it.
I'm gonna shake this fucking chair.
I will say he's just shaking
This
a
looks
chair
like
now.
a DUI test.
Yeah, but also that dog is walking around. He's gonna shake the dog to death next.
Yeah, it's a fun DUI test. Just hand someone a chair, see what they do with it.
Yeah. Always sitting it.
I'm surprised that German Shepherds are allowed to be in Russia.
There you go.
And now he's sitting on
he's
top.
sitting.
This is how I used to sit in the chair when I was a child.
He crosses his arms.
Oh, he's clapping. He's sitting in a chair and clapping.
And he's just
He's
like,
too big for it.
All right, so
I
the name
can't
of
believe
the
none of you have
YouTube...
seen this great bear video.
No,
The
this is
name
like-
of the YouTube clip is Russian Bear Shows Off His Amazing Tricks. It only has 748,000 views. It needs to have 10 million.
It really does.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
That bear
Go
is
to
going
YouTube
to
and
murder
find
that
it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not. I honestly think the bear is totally
Now he's
out.
hula
Yeah.
hooping around his neck.
Wow.
While standing on 2 feet.
Stop watching your TED Talks right now
Get rid of it.
and just fucking watch this goddamn
He's
video.
Russian bear.
He jumps while he's on 2 feet. It's great. It's the funniest thing.
It's really
that's
making
the
me
thing.
happier.
It's-
Like,
Look, now it's hip hula hooping.
But also the
Wow.
strangest thing is this Russian bear who's showing off his amazing tricks. This is what the women should be doing, but they just have them get stung by mosquitoes.
yeah.
Seriously.
So it's
Why
just
aren't the
basically
women
saying
hula
like
hooping and
like
playing?
bears,
Pretty
bears have
like
more
bears.
fun in Russia than women.
I honestly believe that's
Yeah,
a
okay.
true
I
statement.
I think that's
That could be
absolutely
true.
true. I think the
Bears-
bears have way more fun
Yep.
in Russia.
You cannot have bear privileges.
An alligator has an average clutch size of 48.
That's
Oh,
his
so you
cock
only stole a
size.
couple of eggs.
Yeah, we only stole like 3 or 4, but
Oh,
there
you're
wasn't
fine.
48 eggs in that
No,
in that bank.
you're fine.
All right, now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Sounds like a plan. Staycations. We all love them. It's when we quit life, stay at home,
for a couple days.
Yeah.
It's when you're too broke to have a vacation.
Yeah.
But you don't want to go to work that week.
Or you just, yeah.
You're fired too, maybe.
Also
Maybe you
fired.
got fired.
It's called
So,
being unemployed.
Marcus is going to have a staycation. It's going to be super fun, and we all have to plan it
Oh,
for
house
him.
arrest could be a permanent staycation.
House arrest is a bit of a staycation. If you want to give him put him on house arrest, you can.
You can do anything you want.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
That forces him in. So everybody's going to come up with a wonderful staycation for Marcus, right? I think the first thing is we're gonna spend the first day just kind of getting all the cum out, right? I mean, that's what's good about. So I'm gonna say the staycation is gonna last a long weekend.
Okay, like 4 days?
4 days.
4 days.
And
I
you're
think that's a perfect
You might
time for
call
a
out sick
staycation.
on the 5th day because you're so exhausted from it. Mm-hmm. Because it's I need a vacation for my staycation.
Yeah, I heard that.
So the first day is just going to be a jackathon, right? Mm-hmm. I'm saying you're alone, dude. Lady's gone. Yeah. Everything's gone. We're going to get it all out. You're going to watch porn all day.
All day long.
Jerking it on, jerking it off. All the Asian and black.
How do you
porn.
jerk it on?
God, why do you say it like that?
You put a really big emphasis on black on that one.
Black woman porn.
Says the word bad.
I'm gonna be watching some pornography featuring African American women.
Yes,
When?
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, during your staycation.
During my staycation.
Okay,
yeah.
staycation.
It's gonna come up.
If you jerk off too much, that'll become a vacation. You want to be careful.
So just jerking it on the first day,
The whole
right?
first day, I got it.
Get nice and loaded at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get off whatever medication you're on, right?
Oh, he can't get hard with that. I'm sorry.
No, I can get hard, Ben.
Okay.
So we get off all the medication. So that's
But I'd
good.
have to get off of the medication like months beforehand because if I don't take it, I get intense withdrawals, which would make it a horrible staycation.
No, yeah. We're saying way before.
Way before. Okay, so I'm full like
day 2. Pad the walls. Fucking pull out the knives. We're just gonna let you just fucking rough house your whole
knives?
fucking. Pull out the bats. Pull out the guns. Pull out everything. You know what I'm
bats,
saying?
guns, knives.
Yeah,
What
and-
am I using these wonderful weapons
Well,
on?
I'm gonna bring you a bunch of fucking pinatas and stuffed animals and fucking just all sorts of furniture pieces that we don't give a fuck about anymore. We're gonna take out all your good shit.
That's
We're
what
gonna
you're
put
hanging out with him?
all the bad
Yeah.
shit. No. As he's sleeping, we're gonna do this because it's a
Yeah.
staycation. He gets it all to himself.
You don't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't want to ruin it. So
Right.
we say no. I'll be a voice on an intercom. I'll be like
I feel like he's got to get back to work soon.
You're gonna fuck up all this stuff that we're gonna remove at the end of the night or whatever right after, right?
Can you put some like liquid in, like when I beat something, can like the liquid shoot out?
Sure. Can I ask you this though? Can you fucking dig it? Yeah, dude. We're gonna fucking.
Yeah, man.
Of course, we're gonna do that shit.
All right.
We're gonna fucking do that shit. Day 3, fucking limbo contest, literally the entire day. So it's gonna be limbo, da, 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 and we're just gonna keep trying to lower the bar. As soon as you hit the bar, we raise the bar. You go back through, start the limbo contest over.
Who am I competing against?
Yourself, your own self.
So he just does a
The
limbo
whole
contest.
And then he just goes
staycation is about him competing with himself.
How many days is the staycation?
4 days.
Oh
4
my
days.
God.
You might
He's
call
gonna
out on
call
the
out
5th.
sick the 5th day just to rest.
From the staycation.
Yes.
Right.
I thought the whole point was to rest.
Day 4.
Not necessarily.
Day 4 is for the howling man. Day 4, you're gonna howl at the moon
Okay.
for an entire 24 hours.
How can I howl at the moon for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, but what happens when the moon's not out?
It's a moon day. The moon comes out and the sun shines.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta plan it around a moon day.
Yeah, we'll definitely plan around a moon day. What do you think? I'm fucking John F. Kennedy who get my brains blown out? Of course we're gonna fucking plan around a moon day.
It was an accident, it turns out.
It actually was.
It wa- yeah.
It's a day.
We all know.
we
all know.
It's a horrible tragedy.
Jesus.
There you go. You'll probably
Every day I'm reminded of it and I just fucking lose it.
Day 5, call out sick, you just sleep. You just
Okay.
rest.
Can I go next? I got a pee-pee.
All right.
All right. I'm going to say before your staycation, I want you to take a 3-day vacation. I don't care where you go. It's got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Go to Texas, see your brothers and shit. Have a good time. But while you're gone, what we're going to be doing is we're turning your home into a house of horror maze.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
You have not been in my apartment. It is very small.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
but just buy out all the other apartments in the building.
The whole building.
good idea.
And it is a horrifying building. Turns out they used to stuff homeless men in there 8 to a room.
All right. So
Yeah, it's got some bad juju to it.
yeah. So you already got ghosts, which is good for the haunted horror maze.
Yeah. Across the street from my apartment is a castle where they stuff all the mentally ill homeless men who have been thrown out of literally every other shelter in New York City.
Well, I'll make sure that they're screaming and they're banging on the windows and doors this whole 4 days.
Oh, they scream.
Yeah.
You better believe they scream, whether you want them to or not.
They don't know how to talk normally anymore. If they did, they probably would have a job.
Their only communication is screaming. Can't stop them.
All right, I'm gonna break off for 2 seconds. And I remember I was in San Francisco a couple of years ago, and there was the homeless people go as soon as dusk hits in San Francisco. Homeless people are everywhere. I don't know what happens, but it's really crazy. And I remember I was walking just as dusk was coming, and then there was a homeless guy across the street. He said, "Oh, you don't think I can scream? Oh, I can scream! I'm loud! I'm loud! It was just like, I was like, whoa, this is amazing! I never seen anything like this. So I'm gonna hire him.
Yeah. I love a
He's got some competition, man.
You just met my fucking father.
And you can't say that he was lying. I love when people tell the truth.
So we're gonna take the upstairs place, and we're gonna empty it all out. We're gonna take all the furniture. We're even gonna strip the paint off the walls and like the finishing off the floors, and we're really gonna splinter it and dirty it up.
Right.
And it's gonna be. I'm gonna put a guy like I'm gonna put the your shirt inspired me. I'm gonna put the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family in there.
Oh.
And I'm gonna let them just hang, chill. But I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go up to them before while you're gone. Just be like, be nice. When Marcus shows up, you be nice. You hang out with Marcus, and you treat him like you're in the family. You treat him like you're in the family. You don't get the money. They'll listen.
Good job.
And so you get to hang out with the Texas Chainsaw family.
That's fantastic.
For a whole, if you want, and then you can go to the other. And then you go to the other room.
Okay.
And then there's then you go to the downstairs. We'll say it's three floors and a basement.
There are
Or
4 floors in my building, 4 apartments on each floor.
All right, so 2 floors are filled with gremlins. We'll just knock that out. That's a lot of fun. Those guys knows how to party.
Yeah, and they're gonna leak into the other rooms.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't say keep them in there. They leak out.
Oh yeah, but Leatherface will be eating them, so it won't even matter.
Boy, by day 3.
And then we got the normal floor, which will be basically it's going to be so hard for you to find your actual apartment. Mm-hmm. But once you do find it, you have all the amenities you need. You got your games, you got your whatever. I don't care how words sound. If I cared how words sound, I wouldn't even know you people.
Anemones are sea creatures.
Yeah.
Anemones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you'll have sea monkeys as well.
Yay!
And then so you'll be there. You'll be having a good time with that, and you living your life. In your normal places. A good release from this. And then the basement. Well. I mean, the basement is. Do you remember the road?
Yeah.
It's that basement.
Nice.
It's the basement from the road.
There's a terrifying little basement apartment there.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to put all the albino baldies, cannibals down there. And you don't want to go, but just so you know they're there, and it's a glass floor.
Okay.
So you can watch them, and you can jerk off, and you can tease them and shit. And then there's a little thing where we'll give you you'll have a giant aquarium filled with rats.
Yeah.
And you can put a rat in a little dumblator and send it down to them, and you can watch them tear apart the rat. Yeah.
Oh no! Can we get one of those pneumatic tubes? Because those are really fun. So I can.
Like at the bank.
Like at the bank. Yeah. Like at the bank, where I can put the rat in the pneumatic tube and press the button. It goes.
All right, well, now I gotta come over.
Mr. Parks is feeding us today.
All right, so that's mine for you. I'm gonna go pee.
Thank you, Ed.
Krebs.
Oh God! All right, so we got 4 days. All right, so first of all,
It can be the length, whatever length you want it to be.
No more than 5 though.
No more than 5.
I can only leave here for 5 days
I'm
at a time.
gonna devote the first day to jerking off, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be totally serious. Like I love jerking off. Being in a 4-year relationship, it's the one thing I really look forward to.
It is funny. It's like the staycation. The first day it would generally be the jerking.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and then you just get it out.
Yeah,
just get it done. Like
when I get a day off.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah,
and usually when I'm like, say my my girlfriend's out of town or something, and I'll be home by myself. I'll just be like, I'll look up like shit that I'd never look up before. So that's your time to like maybe just look up weird shit.
Yeah.
That's the time you're just like, I never seen.
Marcus's time.
Yeah, see, that's what I was
What is
about to say.
something-
Like, that's my job. When I'm on my staycation, I'm going pretty vanilla, my friend.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
like just
Yeah.
like, think about the shit that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
You know? Like
He's seen it all.
I know. It's
I
not,
that's all
he
I
thinks
know.
about, I'm pretty sure.
What do we got day 2? What are we doing day
I have
2?
other thoughts.
Do we have to go through all the days?
No, it can be as long as you want it to be. It can be whatever you want it to be.
I mean, it's basically day 2. I Kickstarter a campaign to get just a fucking random celebrity to just show up at your apartment and live there for the entire time that you're there.
Okay.
All right, so we're saying like maybe somebody that's not too well known, but is pretty like Michael Winslow, like from Police Academy.
Well, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want him just to show up and just like as you're making coffee, just like bloop bloop bloop.
What about Randy Quaid?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
Yeah.
Randy Quaid.
God
Let's get
damn.
Randy Quaid.
I'm wondering how much that would cost.
Well, he's not coming into the
Yeah,
country
you're-
right
yeah,
now because
yeah.
he says that the
but
American
he has to
government
be.
is
He has to be.
Maybe we could.
Cousin Eddie the entire time.
No, just Randy Quaid himself.
Just Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
Oh God. That
Yeah, and him and his wife, and then she can give him blowjobs in the other room, and I can listen to it.
Everyone should watch the sex tape, by the way, of Randy Quaid and his wife.
It's a great
Does he
sex tape.
He actually has one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rupert Murdoch's involved.
yeah.
God, that's
Day 3.
Day 3. All right, day 3. That's when you start to like get Martin Sheen crazy and beginning Apocalypse Now. You know, like you're punching mirrors and shit.
It's like once a month for
Yeah, you know, and then like I'm assuming also that you got you got liquid LSD. You're just taking a lot of liquid LSD.
dropping it with
Yeah.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Next thing you know, you're just recreating what's the fucking movie you did with Jack Nicholson. I can't remember.
Anger management.
The Last Detail.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just recreate anger management with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
The Last
Perfect.
Detail was Randy Quaid.
Yeah.
And
That's
Jack
exactly what I was
Nicholson.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah, so I'm recreating. So I have to take.
You got to be
Randy-
a sailor.
I have to be a sailor and
be a
take
sailor.
Randy Quaid to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You go have a good time with him in between.
Yeah.
Kissel.
All right. Our vacation is there is no staycation. We're recording all 4 days,
Yeah.
Marcus.
See, that's
There
the
is no
thing.
time to rest.
If it was up to Ben, I would never take a day off ever.
No time to rest. No staycation.
Because Ben doesn't know how to enjoy things.
I know how to enjoy things, and it involves talking into microphones. All right. No staycation. Natalie.
Mine's simple. All 4 days are going to be the same. It's going to be your apartment filled up almost to the top with balls, like in a ball pit, Chuck E. Cheese style.
Ooh.
You, 8 homeless guys, no pants. Actually, I think you should be wearing like scuba suits. You get thrown in there together. And for 4 days, it's getting slowly filled up with water, and you guys have to figure out how to get out and also solve all your problems or die.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's good.
Wow, that's.
I want you to learn on your staycation.
You know, I do like to learn.
Call me one of the eccentrics, but I love to learn.
But
I like to yearn.
Jackie.
All right.
It is your this is your final answer.
All right, so I'm going to send you away for a day, just wherever you want to go. I'm going to give you your bicycle. You can go wherever you want to go. You have the whole day to yourself.
You got a bike?
While you're
I
gone.
love my bicycle.
he can't use it. He can't get out of the house.
A staycation doesn't mean you're in the house. It means
he goes away for a day.
for a day, so I can set up the house.
And
Yeah.
staycation could be, I could still be going out and doing stuff here in the city.
Not
It
in
just
this
means,
fucking staycation.
Okay, it sounds good. It sounds like in none of the staycations am I leaving the house once.
You're not leaving the house. You want to be alone? Do you want to be alone?
I want to be alone. Yeah,
Stay.
That's what
can
I
I
imagine
have
the staycation
someone?
Well, one of them, I'm with you.
Can I have?
We're working.
Jackie. Can
We're working. You're coming
One of
by,
them were
and we're
here,
working.
here, yeah.
Mostly you're working.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but can I have someone deliver me the chicken and rice that I eat every day at the deli
Yeah, and
across
it's
the
going to be
street?
Rob Zombie who does it.
Oh,
He's gonna deliver my chicken and rice.
single day.
Tell him extra hot
I'll
sauce.
tell him extra hot sauce. He'll do. And if you want him to stay, you can ask him to stay, but He doesn't have to stay if you don't want him to stay. Because when you come back, I'm also going to make a big pot of my meat sauce. I'm going to have it in the fridge. You can eat it for all days. You can eat whatever you want. I'm going to get Colin out of there. I'm going to put a bunch of logs in there and a chainsaw. You can just fucking cut them up. You can do whatever you want. You can just hit at fucking logs with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
In your room, I'm going to take out your bed. I'm going to have a whole Velcro wall with a Velcro suit and a trampoline. So you can jump on the trampoline and jump up on the wall. You can do it as many times as you want.
How do I get off, though? Okay, no, you have to have a stick. No, you have
a stick.
Yeah, you have a stick where you push yourself
which is fun
off
all
from
in
the wall.
itself.
That's going to be the funnest part.
And then I'm also going to have like the whole tricked out system set up that I'm gonna borrow from, I don't know, a Blockbuster and have so that we can play whatever fucking video games you want. I'm gonna rent it out for you. And
any video game
that
has ever been made.
Any single one.
I can play Splatterhouse.
Yeah,
and then I can switch and play Ocarina of Time.
It's all paid for on this magic box. And then I'm going to have a bunch of bones sent with a bunch of tools and things like that for you to create an exoskeleton made out of bones.
That's all I've ever dreamed of doing, but have never figured out how.
That's the thing, is that now you have the time in these 4 days to figure it out.
That's a lot of pressure. 4 days
you
for
don't
an exoskeleton?
have to do all of it.
No. I mean, an exoskeleton, that's a year at least.
But it's the beginning process.
The beginning. I need to
map it out.
Map it out. Well, that's the hardest part, is mapping it out and knowing which bones to get, and then you just...
The rest
it's a whole thing. I've been trying to figure out the exoskeleton for a long fucking time now, and it's just not coming together. But anyways, I got a horsetail that I bought in New Mexico and some Indian paint, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's gonna be perfect.
Jackie wins.
Yeah.
Hey, big winner.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Jackie.
I have something to plug here, guys.
Oh, man, hopefully it's not your fanny.
It's not my fucking fanny, because it has been plugged twice today already. I wanted to plug John Moreno, who is in Murder Fist.
Johnny boy!
We've got a bunch of other people in Murder Fist doing a bit of a show, a bit of a weird fucking show.
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks at the Pit.
2 weeks at the Pit. It's called Gary's Basement, and it's starting tomorrow night. Look it up. It's going to be at the Pit for like a bunch of fucking days over the next 2 weeks.
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays for the next 2 weeks.
That's going to be a fucking awesome show.
It's going to be awesome. It's weird. It's like a for kids, adult, weird fucking show.
I'm going not this week, but next.
Yeah, I'm going to go next
I'm going to go next Tuesday. If anyone wants to come with me, that's the day I'm going to be there.
I love it. Everybody should come out.
Sounds great. Go support some live theater right here in New York City with our friend John Moreno. Anything else to plug?
August 6th, we got Too Fat at the Grand.
That's right. August 6th, Too Fat at the Grand, 9 p.m., Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's an amazingly fun time. August 3rd, I'm going to do that Red Eye show again.
Are you really on August 3rd?
That's
so fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's amazing.
And then, I guess that's, I don't know.
Go buy the Cowman album, now available on iTunes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got...
I'm sorry. The reviews for the Common album, by the way, have been amazing.
Are they? There's reviews?
Yeah.
No, I mean, comments,
but reviews by people online that are very... some people are mad that they like it so much.
They want to hate Holden so badly, but then they're like, oh, God damn it.
Well, you know.
I got every second Saturday in the month at the Pit, we do Gas Station Horror, which is a comedy improv theme.
What time?
9:30 generally. I think we're
where upstairs or down?
It's downstairs in the basement.
So you're going to be going against us in October.
Fuck yeah!
You go.
God damn, we're moving upstairs. 9:30.
Are you seriously?
Yeah, 9:30. We're moving upstairs to the Striker Murder Fist. So we'll be competing. So if you go to the Pit at 9:30, the second Saturday of the month, you will have a good show on either floor.
Either floor, you're gonna see some good shit.
Make your choice.
Yeah.
Natalie, anything going on? I mean, I know you have a lot going on. What's going on?
You just follow me at the Natty Jean, and I'll post about my campaign to get vaginas changed into natties.
Oh,
hell yeah!
All right.
Also, I won the segment.
420 Skrillex Lubber.
Well,
that's great. Find us all
taken.
on Twitter. Eddie Tunes.
At Eddie Tunes _. Oh, and I know we've talked about before. Go down if you haven't downloaded Jeff Ross Roast Criminals Live from Brazos County Jail.
Awesome.
Do it.
Go
really
do it.
good.
Our iTunes numbers are dropping. We're at 60. I want to bump them back up.
Bump them back up and listen
Get
to
them up, guys.
We did a great
This is
job
bullshit.
with Eddie about that. So listen to that episode also. All right, and that's Jack the Worm. I'm at Ben Kissel on Twitter. And,
My fanny's coming for you.
all right.
Goodbye.
Soon.